Hatred is never stopped by more hatred. Only love can stop hatred. This verse is based on a story in Dhammapada about the ogress and the noble woman.
Part 1. A Seed of Hatred. A long time ago in the city of Savatthi, there lived a rich man with 2 wives. His first wife could not have children. She was afraid her husband would leave her. So she said, "Please marry another woman who can give you a child." The man agreed. Soon the second wife became pregnant, but the first wife became jealous. She didn't like seeing the younger woman's belly grow. Secretly, she gave her bad herbs that made her lose the baby. This happened again and again. On the 3rd pregnancy, the younger wife tried to hide it, but the jealous wife found out and gave her poison. This time, the younger wife died while giving birth. Before she died, she was very angry. She made a strong wish. "As long as I live, even in future lives, I will destroy your children as you have destroyed mine." Her heart was full of hatred. Because of this, she was reborn as a Yakshini, a scary ogress with magical powers and a deep desire for revenge.
Part 2. Hatred through many lives. The 2 women were reborn many times, always as enemies. 1. As a hen and a cat. In one life, the woman who had once poisoned her rival was reborn as a hen, living peacefully in a village. She laid eggs and cared lovingly for her chicks. But her old enemy, still filled with hatred, was reborn as a cat. The cat lived nearby and remembered her vow to destroy the other's children. One by one, the cat crept into the hen's nest and killed her chicks. The hen cried out in sorrow, but could not stop the attacks. The villagers saw the hen's suffering, but did not understand the deep karmic cause. This life showed how past anger can follow us even into animal forms, and how hatred leads to more suffering.
2. As a doe and a leopardess. In another life, the woman who once died in childbirth was reborn as a gentle doe, living in the forest with her fawns. She was peaceful and kind, always watching over her babies. Her enemy was reborn as a fierce leopardess, strong and fast. She remembered her vow and hunted the doe's fawns without mercy. Each time the doe gave birth, the leopardess waited. She attacked when the doe was weakest, taking away her young. The forest echoed with the doe's cries, but the leopardess felt no pity. This life showed how revenge can turn even beautiful creatures into enemies, and how the cycle of hatred continues, unless broken.
3. As a mother and a demoness. In a later life, the woman who had once poisoned her rival was reborn as a human mother, living in a village with her children. She was kind and generous, trying to live a good life. But her old enemy was reborn as a demoness, a Yakshini, a terrifying being who fed on human flesh. She remembered her vow and came to the village at night. She stole the mother's children, one by one. The mother cried and prayed, but no one could stop the demoness. The villagers feared her and stayed silent. This life showed how hatred can grow into something monstrous, and how even innocent lives are harmed when anger is not let go.
Each time, the ogress remembered her anger. Each time, she tried to hurt the other woman's children. The cycle of hatred never stopped.
Part 4. The Last Life. In their final life, the first wife was born as a noble woman in Savatthi. She got married and had a beautiful baby boy. The ogress, now called Kali Yakshini, remembered her old vow. She followed the noble woman, waiting to steal her child. One day, the noble woman walked to Jetavana monastery where the Buddha was teaching. She felt danger nearby. She ran to the Buddha and placed her baby at his feet, crying, "Please protect my child. A demon wants to take him." Kali Yakshini arrived at the gate. Her eyes were full of anger. But the guardian spirit of the monastery stopped her. The Buddha, with his great wisdom, called both the noble woman and the ogress to come forward. Part 5. The Buddha's Teaching. The Buddha looked at them with kindness. He told them about their past lives, the jealousy, the poison, the vow, and all the pain they had caused each other. Both women were shocked. The noble woman cried. The ogress listened quietly. Her heart began to change. Then the Buddha spoke a deep truth. Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone is hatred appeased. This is an eternal law. Kali Yakshini's heart softened. She stepped forward, picked up the baby, not to harm him, but to bless him. She kissed him gently and gave him back to his mother. At that moment, she became peaceful inside. She reached the first stage of enlightenment, called Sotapanna. The long cycle of hatred was finally broken.
What we learn. The monks who witnessed this were astonished. The Buddha explained that even the fiercest hatred can be transformed through understanding, compassion, and truth. This story became the living embodiment of Dhammapada verse 5, taught again and again to monks, laypeople, and children. This story teaches us, jealousy and revenge only bring more pain. Forgiveness brings peace. Love is stronger than hate.